nastiest is a warning. The Grim Reaper of radio, Bob Romanik, with his off-the-record show is about to air. He's probably the nastiest and craziest son of a bitch that you've ever had the misfortune to encounter. The Grim Reaper show will be very controversial and probably quite tasteless. If you are even slightly offended by controversial matter concerning religion, racial matters, politics, or life's problems, you are hereby warned to turn this program off immediately. The Grim Reaper show will be, like his face, very scary and very ugly. At this time, not proudly, but shamefully presents to you Bob Romanik, the craziest son of a bitch on the radio today.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Good Friday morning. It's Friday the 12th. A nice gentleman brought me by some calendars. It's today, it says it's Lincoln's birthday. I guess we'll be celebrating Monday. We won't be here Monday if it's a holiday. So you'll get your ears time to heal. We're going to do our housekeeping momentarily. I just want to thank everybody that's helped me out. Donnybrook talked about me and Lou Reed last night, and Lou Reed should not have apologized, in my opinion, because Lou Reed did nothing wrong. And I did nothing wrong other than express my opinion in this great country. Hell, we've been on Donnybrook. Ratings are up. New people are listening. It was on the Post-Dispatch, St. Louis Post-Dispatch. So thank all of you. They were actually nice enough to put the call letters, and people are calling. Hadn't heard about the station. But we do have a great listening audience. But I got this jerk. Well, I got a couple jerks. See, they want to dish it out. And I dish it out, and I can take it. But when I get a dish back, I'm dishing it and dishing it. You know, I'm like a damn old gal at the cafeteria. I'm going to keep dishing it out. As long as they're going to take it, I'm going to dish it out. But Chris King, he's the editor of the St. Louis American. There was an article that he rehashed from somewhere about my listenership. And Chris King, no matter how many listeners I have, I've got about 3 more listeners, and you got subscribers to the St. Louis American newspaper. What a piece of trash. This guy puts information on don't know anything about. You know what I tell you people? When I talk about someone, I open up the lines. I tried to call this Chris Taylor, and he was kind of stuttering. He's the editor of the St. Louis American. They bill themselves as the #1 black newspaper in the country. And I don't believe that by any means. I do not believe that by any means. I've read some of the articles, and Chris, you better get your crap together, if you know what I mean, because that newspaper, very, very unprofessional. Now, my show's unprofessional because I'm not a radio guy. See, I'm just an angry American who's commandeered the airways. People talk about you. They laugh about your newspaper, Chris King. I said Chris Taylor. I don't know where the hell I came up with that. But Chris King is this gentleman, and I'll use that term loosely. And Chris, you got a problem, you give me a call. Toll free, you cheap bastard. 1-888-394-1430 on the east side, 394-1190. See, these guys can dish it out. I can dish it out and take it, and I can dish out more and I can take more. But these guys, they never want to be confronted. They hide behind their pen. They hide behind their secretary's dress. They might as well put a dress on because they're not men. But Chris King, editor of the St. Louis American, that piece of crap, I'll tell you, I need some more toilet paper, Chris. So send one of those papers my way, will you? You don't do anything but extort from the proud black community over in St. Louis. All that newspaper is. They put a few articles in that they rehashed from the Post-Dispatch, from KMOX. It's just to wrap the ads in. And they screw the proud black people on the ads. Everybody knows that. But Chris, they probably got 15 subscribers, so I don't know why anybody anybody would subscribe to the St. Louis American, the #1 black newspaper in the country. Now, I'm going to research that, Chris King, editor of the St. Louis American, and please give me a call. Talking about that, Donnybrook. They were talking about Lou and I on Donnybrook. And again, I think the only thing Lou Reed did wrong was apologize for something he had no part of. It was Bob Romanik, and Bob Romanik will say what he wants when he wants to say it. But Donnybrook got some real idiots. These are all washed up hags and skags on Donnybrook. It's on Channel 9. And I hate to give them publicity, but you gotta watch it one time and you'll never watch it again. It says it's a hard-hitting, opinionated St. Louis show where it says high-energy, no-holds-barred debates. Well, if you're going to debate and talk about Bob Romanik, you idiots, put me on the show. Let me debate with you no-good bastards. And then you got this stupid, ignorant skank. She's another skank. Why is there so many skanks walking around? Not proud women, not beautiful women, but skanks. It's Wendy Weiss. Want to say something about me, and she's got every right to, and I just want to say something back. She's a washed-up has-been on KMOX. And, they want to, why do all these son of a bitches think they're big shots? See, I know I'm not a big shot, but this Wendy Weiss, they got rid of her from KMOX. Now she's on Relevant Radio. She's supposed to, it's a Christian Catholic radio station. No, I say it's irrelevant radio, and I try to call her. These people hang up on you. They don't want to confront you personally. They want to write that crap. They want to hide behind a camera. I'm not hiding behind a mic. People call me. Anybody I give crap to, call me. We are America's voice of freedom. We are the Patriot. Toll free, 1-888-394-1430. Wendy Weiss. Or on the east side, 394-1190. Then they got this idiot, Ray Hartman. God, this Ray Hartman used to own the Riverfront Times. And all you could get in the Riverfront Times, if you wanted a massage by a guy, if you wanted to pick up a prostitute, they had all these escort services in there. What a nice newspaper, Ray Hartman. You dumbass idiot. It's unbelievable. And then, of course, there's the big shot, Charlie Brennan from KMOX. Hey, Charlie, kiss my white, hairy, stinky ass, you idiot. Don't you people hate these son of a bitches that think they're better than everybody? These ones that talk right, that act right, but do wrong? I'm tired of that crap. These son of a bitches, really, everybody should read their press clippings, but you never believe them, good or bad. I read mine, I get some good, and I'm not happy, and I get some bad, and I'm not sad, because they are what they are, and you are who you are. I am who I am. But these rotten son of a bitches, they get on TV, they get on these other radio stations, and they really act like they're somebody. Hey, I know who the hell I am. I'm one of you people out there. I'm one of you people who always say, Romanik, you're saying what I'd like to say, and I can't. I represent the real people. I don't give a damn about these big shot radio son of a bitches on KMOX. I don't give a damn about these stupid bastards on Donnybrook. I don't even know what the hell Donnybrook means. But with tongue-in-cheek, Donnybrook's political conservation and conversations on the issues with host Charlie Brennan. The conversation is highly opinionated and not always polite. Well, hell, then I ought to be a star on your show. Because my show is always highly opinionated, and I'm never polite. But they want to talk about me and my language? Are you crazy? Are you ignorant bastards crazy? You washed up hag Wendy Weiss want to talk about Bob Romanik? And here she's a Christian gal. Hey, all these religious people. I mean, if God's out there, I thought he was a forgiving God. She's this no good hag. I'd call her bitch, but then the proud females would get mad. And I don't want to make the nice females mad at me. Got to come up with the word. Got to come up with a word for a skank like Wendy Weiss. What people? Let me tell you one thing. You listen to Bob Romanik, you listen because I tell you the way it is. I had a guy last night again, Bob, you're running for office, you can't do that. I said, are you nuts? If Rauner calls me up to governor, I'm going to tell him. I'm not going to step and fetch for you, governor. I'm going to work for the people in my district. Everybody wants everybody to be politically correct. I say that's political bull crap. I'm not going to be politically correct. I'm going to be politically insane. But see, Charlie Brennan from KMOX. Charlie Brennan, you're an idiot. You're a complete idiot, Charlie Brennan. You want to talk about Bob Romanik, and I love it. I actually love it because I'm getting more press than a little. But don't give me crap, and then when I call you, you're going to hang up on me? And you know why? He knows who the hell I am. He can say he don't. He knows who the hell I am. It just pisses me off. Pisses me off when these no-good son of a bitches want to hide behind a mic, hide behind a pen. Are you nuts? You know what? We're the real people out there. This is not a professional radio station. Are you crazy? I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't want to be here. But everybody says you got to be this, you got to be that. No, got to be nothing. Don't have to be politically correct. Are you crazy? But Ray Hartman, you ignorant, stupid son of a bitch, you give me a call, will you? You're a big shot. Used to come into the clubs and act stupid, but he didn't have to come into clubs or nightclubs act stupid. He was stupid before he came in. Charlie Brennan, KMOX. I like that KMOX. Hey, Charlie, kiss my white, hairy KQQZ ass, will you? These guys want to talk. These guys want to talk about you, but they ain't men enough to talk about you to your face. They want to retread crap. They want to, I heard this. Hey, Charlie Brennan, Ray Hartman, Donnie Brook, Wendy Weiss. What a hag, a washed-up hag. And they want to talk about everybody. People, it's not just me. They're like the politicians. These politicians get elected by you good people, and then they sit up there in their ivory towers and say, boy, look at those people. They want to look down on us. Hey, you don't look down on me, you rotten, no good son of a bitches, because you ain't half as good as most of the people out there on the street. We got a caller. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side.
How you doing, Bob?
Go ahead. I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Hey, listen, I want to let you know that I appreciate you calling those people out. Those people are bad news and trouble. And those people on Donnybrook, the reason why they're pissed off at you is because you speak the truth. Now, Wendy Weiss goes on that show every week. She's a rich, uptight Chesterfield lady with a blue dress, and they need to put a feed bag on like a mule on her.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, David, you apologize. You apologize to them poor mules, will you? Don't compare a mule to that ignorant, stupid skank. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I lost it.
I was just telling you, she's trouble. She's big mouth. Those are all old NOx people that set up glue factory, and they get stuck on Channel 9. No one cares, but they're pretty self-important. I just appreciate you calling them out. They're just as corrupt as the people in St. Clair County.
Hey, David, thank you very much. And, we'll get all kind of calls like that. But I tell you, that just pisses me off, David. Mules are nice things. They're nice animals. Now, she may be as furry as a mule, and she does have a big mouth. But see, I have, just like big mouth's like a big storage unit. There's always something you can shove in that storage unit to keep that big mouth filled up. Wendy Weiss, relevant radio. What the hell's that? It's irrelevant radio. Wendy Weiss, a retread from KMOX. And you guys all know that crap. I'm not a trained radio guy. KMOX, Bob Romanik, KMOX. Are you nuts? Are you people nuts? Unbelievable. It just pisses me off. And you guys all know it. You get a guy walking down the street that's on the radio or on TV, and, man, they walk around like they're something. What do you mean? And I don't want to give these teleprompter readers crap because, there's some decent guys and women on TV, but they sit there and all they do is read the teleprompter. They're good readers. But I tell you what, they're getting hotter gals all the time. This Sandy Miller from Channel 2, I got to tell you. Well, thank you. Was that for me or Sandy Miller? Whoever it was for. This gal wears low-cut stuff now. She was Miss Missouri at one time. Really a hot gal. But they're dressing these guys up like they're strippers, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But, they are what they are, and that's all they are. They're a person. But you don't walk around like you're on cloud nine, like you're better than somebody. Hell, I got an old pair of sweatpants on. I got a T-shirt 3 sizes too big. I need a shave, and I don't give a damn. You understand? I don't give a damn. I'm like most people. Gonna see me in a suit and tie, running around, shaking hands, kissing babies. Well, 18-year-old female babies. I may kiss a few. Well, maybe not. But anyway, KMOX. Hey, KMOX, Charlie Brennan, you idiot. Give me a call, you stupid son of a bitch. You want to talk about me? Talk about me in front of my face, you idiot. And I tell you what, I thought I was an ugly son of a bitch. That Charlie Brennan's not real intelligent, not real pretty either. I got a book that he's given away, and it's not a book he wrote. It's a book about facts of St. Louis. And you know where I read it at? I do read it. I read it in the most appropriate place it can be read. When I'm taking a crap, it's in the crapper. It's a crapper book. So Charlie Brennan, Wendy Weiss, you hag, you washed up hag from Chesterfield, that's even worse. And there's a lot of good people in Chesterfield, but this is the kind of gal that's had something shoved up their ass. It's all the way it's sticking up her nose, and she's got her nose all up in the air. But people, you got to know, don't ever. When I go out, people want to shake my hand. It's humbling, but it's embarrassing. I get pictures with people because I want the picture taken with them. I am who I am. I'm not perfect, and I'm not a big shot. Don't want to be a big shot. I want to be one of the people that are listening. I want to be one of you. I don't want to be one of them. You notice, though, nobody ever calls. I'm waiting, and I know they're listening. I called that jerk over at St. Louis American, Chris King. He hung up on me. I said, hey, Chris, you don't even know me. You're spewing facts that aren't true. Oh, I'm hung up on me. That's what these bastards do. I don't hang up on anybody. But anyway, let's get to my crap, and then we'll get to more crap, and then it'll be a bunch of crap. That's all I can say. Hey, I want to say hi before we get going to Eric Shelton. He's a captain in the North County Fire Department. He's a cousin of my good friend, Sergeant Denny Weisbrod, a retired Belleville policeman, and Captain Jim Goodwin, two of the finest. Hey, if those guys were back on the police department, there'd be a lot of hell to raise. And back in the day, they raised a lot of hell, some of the best. So Captain Jim Goodwin, Sergeant Denny Weisbrod, thank you guys very, very much. And Eric Shelton, my condolences will be related to Denny because he's like me. He's about half crazy. But I want to say hi to all you guys and a shout out to a great friend of mine. Not only a great friend, but a great guy, Russ Erlinger from Belleville. What a hell of a man. If every American worked as hard as that man, this country would be on the top, and they would stay on the top. So Russ Erlinger, I want to salute you for not being my friend, but being a man, being a true American. Concordia Church, United Church of Christ, pancake and sausage breakfast. They're located at Route 163 and Concordia Road in Millstadt. It'll be held February the 27th from 7 to 10 a.m. Glow Bingo. It's something like Blow Bingo. And, you can't go there. This is not your grandma's bingo. The proceeds go to the Moose Charities. It'll be held Saturday, February the 13th. Doors open at 6. Bingo starts at 7. Any questions or concerns, you can contact the Moose Bartender at 618-876-6010. This Saturday, February the 13th, Silver Creek Quail Forever Club. See, now it's going to be tomorrow. I got it right, and I ain't going to have no crap there anymore. But they're having a chicken and beer dance at Albers American Legion Hall. $25 per person in advance, $30 at the door. Music by our good friend, John McGuire, chief of the Swansea Police Department, Fire Department, His band, Cactus Moon, a great band. Have any questions or concerns or like to get involved, you can contact Dan at 618-920-0074. As always, our good friends at the Millstadt Sportsman's Club having their .22 caliber rain indoor meat shoot. Be held February the 14th from noon to whenever. And also, don't forget, they have their fish fries on Friday, ending on Good Friday. Any questions or concerns, you can contact 618-476-1891. Friends of the old Millstadt water tower, still looking for donations to keep that water tower in operation. Any questions or concerns, if you'd like to donate, you can contact Keller Timmer at, where's the address? Telephone number. Keller Timmer, it's 618-520-3623. Mississippi Valley Duck Hunters, America the Beautiful Chicken and Beer Dance, Saturday, February the 20th, also held at the Quail Club, 8303 Concordia Church Road in Belleville. Any questions or concerns, you can contact Jolly at 618-977-2986. Benefit for Brian Mooch Harner, Chicken and Beer Dance, coming up this Saturday, the 13th. That's tomorrow, from 6 p.m. to midnight at the Madison County Fairgrounds in Highland, Illinois. $20 per person. And again, I want to say hi to our good friends in Freeburg who sent me this information, Mr. and Mrs. Dombacher from Dombacher Trucking. Thank you guys very much. Also, the Smithton Cougars Booster Club. The Smithton Boosters Cougar Club. Pleased to announce they're holding their second annual golf tournament on Saturday, April the 9th. Well, that's a little whiles off, but if you have any questions or concerns, you can contact Amy Lester at 473-2449, and we'll be advertising that later. We got plenty of time for that. Discount wholesale artwork sale, and I wanted to announce this because it's going to be held, and it's for the Trenton American Legion Post 778 out of Trenton, Illinois. It's going to be held February the 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Jailhouse Rock, located at Trenton at 24 West Missouri Avenue. All the proceeds will benefit the veterans programs, and we thank you guys, and we'll be out there trying to support it. Anybody has any questions or concerns, like to get involved, you can call Jay at 618-920-7662. Don't forget, you can pick me up on iTunes. Type in Bob Romanik and or the Grim Reaper of Radio. You can go to our streaming site, insanebroadcasting.com. One word, common spelling. You can now hear me on my rebroadcast at 4 p.m. and at midnight, broadcasting from the graveyard to the graveyard shift every night, Monday through Friday at the stroke of midnight. And you ain't going to get it on KMOX. You got to get it right here on KZQZ, 1190 a.m. On this date, February the 12th, 1877, Bell publicly demonstrated the telephone, a call between Boston and Salem, Massachusetts. On this date, February the 12th, 1892, President Lincoln's birthday was declared a national holiday. On this date, February the 12th, 1909, the National Negro Commission, the forerunner of the NAACP, was formed. On this date, I did not have sex or relationships with that lady. President William Jefferson Clinton was acquitted of all charges in his impeachment trial. That's not saying he was right. All of his Democratic congressmen and senators circled the wagons because that son of a bitch did have sex with that woman. I don't know why, but he did. That's what happened on this date, February the 12th, throughout all these years in our world's history. Once again, I got to say, LaToya Greenwood, this lady is running against me for state rep. She's sending out tickets for a fundraiser, and somebody said, don't emphasize her fundraiser. The hell I won't. For a platinum sponsorship, it's only $2,500. The poor people in East St. Louis can't afford to eat, and this stupid gal wants $2,500? Or you can give her a gold sponsorship for only $1,000. Now, people, I got to ask, why is she asking for money from the poor people of East St. Louis, the people that she's going to ask for their vote? See, I want your vote. I don't want your money. I don't understand how she's going to take all the money that you guys don't have that she wants from you so she can get elected and take another $80,000, $90,000 for her salary as a state representative. I'm not going to take any salary. I don't want anything. I want to go to Springfield and disrupt those no-good son of a bitches, Democrats and Republicans. There needs to be some disruption up there in Springfield because things ain't been working right. So you got to go up there and stir the pot, and I guarantee you I will. But I'm going to send her a $100 check. I got it written out. I swear. I'm sending her a $100 check because if she's that desperate that she needs money from the poor people of East St. Louis and asking for $2,500 sponsorships, $1,000 sponsorships, that must mean she's going to be bought. See, I'm not taking donations. because I'm going to work for the people in my district. I'm not going to be bought by the lobbyists, by anybody. But don't tell me if somebody doesn't give her $2,500 for a platinum sponsorship, that when he or she needs something in Springfield, right or wrong, that they're going to get it. But she's going to be a strong advocate, she sent this letter out, for job growth in our area while fighting bringing back funding from Springfield. You're going to be a bobblehead for Madigan, you stupid, ignorant, whatever the hell you are. I got to come up with another word because I know the nice ladies don't like the word I use. She's also going to work hard to make her neighborhood safer, improve educational opportunities for our children. See, she's lying. I can't tell you that I'm going to make neighborhoods safer. I can't tell you I'm going to improve educational opportunities and make government more accessible to people. I'm one vote. I'll go up there and try, but when people say they're going to go up there, if that's their business, then they can do whatever they want. But they're going to put all this rhetoric out. They're going to talk to you and tell you, it will be an honor and a privilege to represent the citizens. Well, you're down there in East St. Louis as a council member. It wasn't proud for you to put Alvin Parks back as a city manager after the good people, the proud black community of East St. Louis, threw his ass out of office, and you sit there with your daddy saying, well, we don't care what the people of East St. Louis want. These are the same people, Latoya Greenwood, that you're going to ask to vote for you for state representative? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Latoya, you've done a bad job as a council member in East St. Louis. You're making $90,000, $100,000 a year working for your daddy at the school district, and your daddy's got everything screwed up. And when you get elected, you're going to turn the power over to your daddy, who's going to turn it over to Madigan. So I just hope the good people of East St. Louis know what the hell they're getting into. And don't believe all this okey-fadoke. But send her some money. Send her $2,500. You don't need a ticket, she says. Just send the money and you can come on in. What a bunch of crap. Latoya Greenwood, I'm sending you $100 if you're that desperate to ask the poor people of East St. Louis who can't feed their families, and you want $2,500, then take that $2,500 and get a car and run your ass out of town, your stinky little ass out of town. Yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Maybe we'll. We ain't KMOX. We ain't KMOX. We ain't KMOX. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. They wish I was on KMOX, but I ain't. Insane Broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom. Radical radio, sometimes, all the time. Who the hell cares? We are. We care about this. We are the Patriot. Hell, let's go to break. I'm giving myself a headache.
From KQQZ 1190 AM, St. Louis, Missouri, USA, you're listening to Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane Broadcasting, your guardian of the First Amendment. Radical radio. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Before we go on, I have to say I was talking about Latoya in Greenwood. She's running against me for state rep. And she'll play the race car down below the hill. But if you want to send her money, you got to send it to 5111 West Main Street in Belleville. She won't even keep her campaign money down in East St. Louis with the proud black community. She's got the white boys in Belleville. I believe it's Kevin Koffel and probably Garrett Horner. That's their address for their law firm. Isn't it something? She ain't trusting the old blacks. You ain't trusting the blacks with no monies? Are you crazy? I'm sending my monies up to the white boys in Belleville because that's who I'm going to be stepping and fetching for. The proud black community. You guys ought to kick her black ass out of East St. Louis. And I'm sure she won't win the next election down in East St. Louis for council member. I always say alderman. They used to have alderman, but Isn't it something? Send your check. Friends of LaToya in Greenwood, the 5111 West Main in Belleville, the White Boys Law Firm, the Kevin Koffel, the Garrett Harner Law Firm. Garrett Harner works for everybody. Well, wait a minute. Garrett Harner is a school board attorney down in East St. Louis, so no wonder he's involved. All that money, there again, there's a white guy taking the money up to Belleville because Daddy, Alonzo Greenwood, gives it to the white boy, the white attorney. And Garrett Harner's got jobs all over the place. But that's okay. LaToya, just another, let's be politically correct now because I get people pissed off. Let's call her a plantation Negro because that's what the hell she is. She's not a proud black lady. And I hope, and I know the good people of East St. Louis, when she tries to play that race card, that it's not going to fly. Because when she gets elected state representative, that means her daddy gets elected state representative. That means Madigan has 2 bobbleheads instead of 1. 2 bobbleheads instead of 1. And people, listen. You know, I'm not a perfect guy. And I don't want anybody to ever feel sorry for me the way I came up. I don't want anybody to ever feel sorry for me for anything. Because I've enjoyed my life. I don't even care if you like me. I mean, if you like me, great. That's fine. I hope you do. But if you don't, that's fine, too. I just want you people to know me, know what I'm about, what I stand for. That's what I'm here for, to make a little positive difference in my life, a little positive difference in my community, a big positive difference in my country, this whole world, just like all of us want to do. So they can talk about Bob Romanik. Don't give a damn. I like to be talked about. You know, whether it's good, bad, your name gets out there, it's a good thing. But what I don't like is when people try to down us, the people have come up the hard way, not the old money. Daddy and mommy give them money like the Spragues, like the Kerns. You crazy? These people think that we're less than they are. These people think that we're less than they are. But we're not. We're more than they are. Normally, I wouldn't take this call, but this is a friend of mine, an alderman in Belleville, who wants to talk about the chocolate crawl. Mike Bittner, alderman in Ward whatever in Belleville. Go ahead, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, Bob. How are you today? Ward 2 in Belleville, Bob.
Ward 2, the greatest Ward 2 alderman since the last alderman. Hey, Mike, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Bob. I just wanted to remind everybody that Midtown Belleville is going to have their second annual chocolate crawl starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. till 2 for all the businesses from 6th Street in Belleville and West Main to 26th Street. People can come by, stop in. We're starting at Nanny Lou's Kitchen. That's the kickoff point, and they can pick up their golden ticket. If they visit all the merchants listed on the ticket, get them stamped, they're going to get a free chocolate treat, and this is all free. We just want to get people down in the Midtown Belleville area and let them see what's going on. We're trying to rejuvenate this part of town and get everybody out here and see what excitement's going on in Midtown Belleville.
Oh, Mike, every place that they stop at is going to get free chocolate?
Yes, the free chocolate treat. So everything's different at all the participating merchants. There's about 17 or 18 of us participating.
And that's tomorrow from 10 to 2?
Yes. And then if they get their ticket stamped and bring it back for the drawing, they don't have to be present for a drawing. We're going to draw at 2 o'clock, and then we have 2 baskets full of gift certificates and Fox tickets so people can win, take a chance of winning these really great baskets that we put together for them.
Well, that's good that you guys are doing it because the city, the mayor's not going to do it unless it's in downtown St. Louis, but he forgets about you guys in the outer perimeter. But hopefully everybody will participate. And, hey, Mike, while I got you on, you're the proprietor or worker or whatever. You're the worker bee at Nanny Lou's. Nanny Lou's, I go there a lot. That's a great little restaurant. The prices are really reasonable. How long you been open there?
We started back in May of last year. We're coming up on our first year anniversary in a couple months. So, yeah, and I know you patronize us all the time, Bob, and I really appreciate your business. I'd like to see people come by. I think we can give out a good product here and reasonable, like you said, reasonable prices. And it's all homemade. It's convenient comfort food.
Yeah, well, some of those politicians make homemade. I know that they make it because they're hoes that make it. But Nanny Lou's, where you located at, Mike, and we got to let you go.
We're at 1926 West Main Street in Belleville. Hope to see people there. Hope to see everybody tomorrow. And it's going to be a little chilly, but...
Wait, you having chocolate or chili? You got me confused.
I might have chili tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, it will be chilly. Don't try to be a weatherman and upstage me. Hell, the cockroach that walked across the table upstaged me 5 minutes ago. Don't you try to do it. Mr. Mike Bigner, alderman from Ward 2, a great man, a great leader for the community, the proprietor or runner, owner, whatever he is at Nanny Lou's Restaurant, 19th and West Main, a great place. Mike, thanks for the call, buddy. Hope you have a successful chocolate crawl tomorrow.
Thank you.
Hey, I want to say, too, I talked about Donnybrook. A proud black man, Alvin Reed. He's actually the only one that's decent on that Donnybrook. He's the only one that doesn't have something shoved up their ass or down their throat or whatever. But Alvin Reed, I want to say thank you, buddy, because I believe you're the only one that has any sense with those idiots there. I don't know what the hell you're doing there, but I want to say hi to you and thank you for being a decent human being, Mr. Alvin Reed, one of the members, the only decent member from Donnybrook. With me today, Bill Furness. He's my good friend. He's a tribute artist for Johnny Cash. We've been out to his shows, and if you like Johnny Cash, and a lot of people do, and both sides of the river, he's one of the best I've ever heard. He's been in New Athens, been all over. Bill, you're in Trenton next couple of weeks. You got a sold-out crowd, right?
New Baden.
Well, hell,
actually,
come on.
Well, we're pretty close. You're pretty
well,
close.
All right. Well, I was pretty close to the lottery, but I didn't win it, you smart ass. But you're going to be in New Baden. When and where in New Baden? Now, maybe there'll be some tickets. Maybe I'll scalp some tickets out there.
Right. You may have to. It's February 27th at the American Legion in New Baden. And, yeah, it's sold out. And with all of your help, Bob, I surely do appreciate it because that show sold out 30 days before the event. It was like the 27th of January. It actually sold out.
Well, I think I helped with the advertising, but you know what helped the best? And I mean this, Bill. You're a great entertainer, and once people hear you, they're going to come back. Now, you've got something, and we just about reached to St. Genevieve, down in that area, to Cape Girardeau and around there with 1190 especially. You've got something going on there, too?
Yeah, tomorrow night there's a Valentine's dinner and show at the VFW, the 3838 VFW. You can get tickets at 573-334-4438. That's 573-334-4438. And like I say, it's a dinner and a show. I don't know what they're having for dinner. I think they're going to have barbecue.
Barbecue for dinner, and you're going to be there. You're going to be all over. Bill, you've been on plenty of times, and I like to help local talent all throughout, and you are a very talented young man. If I've got a birthday party, if I've got a function, any fundraisers, how do they get a hold of you for your prices and whatever?
Best thing to do is go to the website at www.jcashtribute.com. That's jcashtribute.com.
Bill Furness, one of the best. If you like Johnny Cash, seriously, Bill Furness is the best. And if you didn't get that number, give us a call at the radio station. We'll get it to you. We're going to take a quick break. Roger Cook just walked in. We're going to mix it up with him for a few minutes, and I may have a couple other things that I want to get off my chest, and we'll do it right after this break. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are always proud to be the Patriot.
From KQQZ 1190 AM, St. Louis, Missouri, USA, you're listening to Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ, 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ, 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting at its finest, and we don't give a damn. We don't care. America's bi-state voice of freedom, Radical Radio. And we are, as always, seriously, we are proud, very proud to be the Patriot. With me, and he comes in whenever he's a busy man. He's running for St. Clair County Board Chairman on the Republican ticket. He's the co-chairman of the St. Clair County Freedom Coalition, and after the primary in March, we're going to be all over this political setting. We're going to have our friends, our enemies on. They told me, Bob, you got to give LaToya Greenwood equal time. It's going to be the Bob and LaToya show because I'm going to invite her to be my co-host every day, so she'll get equal time if she wants it. Having said that, Mr. Roger Cook, co-chairman of the St. Clair County Freedom Coalition. Roger, how the heck you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, Bob. I've had a busy week. Haven't seen you all week, and I see that you've had an exciting last few days, huh?
Oh, yeah, getting the hell beat out. Oh, yeah, that's exciting. Hey, Bob, you look good. You just got the hell beat out of you. I don't mind getting the hell beat out of me, but let me have my hands untied. Let me know who beating the hell out of me. Don't hide behind a mic. But anyway, Roger, this election coming up. Now, the primary, there's not going to be a lot of problems in the primary, but I honestly think you and Carl, you guys have put this organization together. People all throughout St. Clair County, and I'm like cow manure. I'm spread out thin, and I smell sometimes. I can't take a bath because I don't want to. But you guys have really put a hell of a good organization together. There's Democrats in the outer county that said, hey, Bob, we're coming over. We're still going to be Democrats, but we're coming over because after 30, 40 years of this culture of corruption, they can't take it anymore. So they've kind of played into our hands, Roger, because maybe we're not the best in the world, but we're sure a lot better than the crap they've had for the last 30, 40 years.
Well, Bob, we worked very hard bringing everybody together. Those that are fed up with what's going on in St. Clair County, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Libertarians, you name it, we're bringing people together because the government for us, we the people, and it's been a lot of work. We're going to work the outer counties as hard as possible. We're going to get the people that don't think that they can do anything with a vote. We can do it this time, and we're very excited about it. Let me just say this, though, about your little last couple days. It doesn't matter if they're talking good about you or bad about you. It matters that they're talking about you, and that's something that was told me way back when I got into politics. You're going to have enemies out there. They're going to talk bad.
I love enemies, but don't come shooting at me and not knowing who they are. They want to hide all the time. That's what, these guys aren't men, Roger, and I know you're a hell of a man, and you'd be in a fight in a minute. You'd throw a rock and wave your hand. But these bastards that throw their rocks, hide their hand, think they're better than everybody, like they're on the top tier. These are all washed up, has-been son of a bitches, but they always want everybody to think they're somebody. You know,
I can go and look any man in the eye, and because I don't stab people in the back. If I've got a problem with you, I'm going to come to you man to man. And those people, I get a kick out of the people that have thrown stones at me and lies and stabbed me in the back. I can walk in that room, and you know what they do? They go to the nearest corner and get the heck out of there. They're afraid because, a man that does that to you cannot look you in the eye. And you got to take a stand, and your character still counts in this country.
Yeah. You know what? I like the saying, and it maybe for the gay guys, they'd rather do it this way. I don't know. But I like that saying where they say, and I'm serious now, Roger, they say, and I say the same thing, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. And see, that's what these politicians, that's what these big shots on the radio and TV, they want to bring everybody to their knees because, they're pieces of crap and they want to pull everybody down with them. They want to think that they're important and they want to talk about everybody. They want to look down on everybody. And, I was looked down on when I was younger. I couldn't help that, but I can help it now. I couldn't help where I came from. I can't help that I was poor white trash. Never want to forget it. I'm kind of proud of it because it made me the man I am today. But these big shots, and we got so many people, not just in St. Clair County, but all throughout this world that are just like me. Roger, I know you come up hard, just like you. We all need to unite. We need to take back, like Bernie Sanders, we need to take back our great country. And the majority, I don't give a damn if you're a Democrat, Republican, black, white, man or woman. We need to unite and take this country back, the real people, the good people, the people that have come up the hard way. That's how America was built, and that's what I'm proud of, and that's what we want to keep this country proud of, and we can't do it with these corrupt bastards, these big shots, all these professional people that come in and do nothing but rape us.
Well, I know for a fact I'm one of the luckiest people in the world because I grew up in the United States of America where if you worked hard, you could be successful. I've never been given anything in my life. I was successful in athletics. That's how I got to college. I worked hard to be number one on the police list in Belleville, and I had a great career in Belleville. I take a stand for what I believe in, and I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to back down. This is something that we together, the people of St. Clair County, can bring open, honest government back to the people. And I'm willing to sacrifice to get this done.
Yeah, people call me. I get calls, good, a lot more good than bad, but I get a few bad ones. Watch out, Romanik. They're going to indict you. Watch out, Romanik. They're going to hurt you. Watch out, Romanik. See, I can't be moved by threats and intimidation. And that, Roger, that's how the St. Clair County culture of corruption has been ruining this county of St. Clair. People are afraid of them. It's time that we all stand up. We're standing up to the judges. We've stood up to everybody. We stood up to the county board chairman. We've stood up to everybody that was wrong in St. Clair County. And they can't do, all they can do is pay somebody to put a bullet in my head. They're not going to intimidate me. They can't buy me off.
Yeah, this isn't about parties. This is about right and wrong. It's very easy to be an executive of a government if you always make a decision based on what's best for the people. You may not be right 100% of the time. You may differ with some people, but I'm telling you, 95% of the time, 99% of the time, you're going to be right. Make every decision based on what's best for the people who elected you and what's best for this county. It's pretty simple.
Yes, it is. Hey, and if you vote for Bob Romanik, you'll get simple, because I am simple, but I'll tell you what, I'll fight for the good people. I won't promise you anything, because I'm only one vote, but what I will promise you is I won't take a salary, so you'll get what you paid for. If I do nothing, that's what you're getting, that's what you're paying for, but I'll go up there. I may not get any legislation passed, but I'll make those rotten bastards, both Democrats and Republicans. If they're right, I'll be for them. If they're wrong, I'll be against them. And Roger, I think you're going to feel the same way. You're not going to come up when somebody comes in your office, hey, you're a Democrat, get the hell out. You're going to serve all the people of St. Clair County, just like I'm going to serve them in the 114th Legislative District.
Absolutely, because, if I do what's good for a Democrat and it's good for the county, it's good for all everybody. Of us. That's an easy decision.
Easy. Roger Cook, Mr. Roger Cook, co-chair of the St. Clair County Freedom Coalition, your candidate, the people's candidate for St. Clair County Board Chairman against Mark Sweet Cakes Kern. And you guys all know that Sweet Cakes needs to have his rich boy ass out of there, that Richie Rich. Go back to your $20 million estate up in Calhoun County. You can't respect the people of St. Clair County when you build that big of a building so you can save on taxes out of St. Clair County. But we're going to be exposing your hairy, white, stinky-ass Sweet Cakes along with the rest of this culture of corruption in St. Clair County. And if you don't like it, just don't listen. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio, and you've been listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very proud to be the Patriot. Come on back Tuesday. We'll be fighting the fight as we'll fight day in and day out until we destroy this culture of corruption. Monday, out of respect for President's Day, I will have a show. I don't know if we're going to do military music or one of my worst of, but we will be off the air live on Monday with either some kind of recording. But let's remember President's Day. Let's remember every day and be thankful for this great country of ours. Be thankful for all of our military heroes that have helped us live like we're living. Be thankful for our first responders. Be thankful for our families, our friends. Even be thankful for our enemies, because they're the ones that keep us in this fight to make this country better. So let's continue as Americans to unite, to expose, and to destroy the evil going all throughout this United States. And destroy this evil, not politically, destroy this evil once and for all. I'm leaving political out of it today because evil is evil and it needs to be destroyed, politically or otherwise, right here on the dark side.
They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha.
The Patriot.
Your First Amendment and All-American Station. A division of Insane Broadcasting. Renegade Radio.
KQQZ, St. Louis.